and change notification. And now we have it here. See, the notification appears. So for those of you who are new also to the T codes, something very easy for you to remember is that T codes that start with 1, for example, IW51 is to create, IW52 will be to edit, and IW53 will be to display. Okay, 1 create, 2 edit, 3 display. So we have our notification here. I'm just going to go in it to show you guys that send email button here. So we could always click on the send email, tell the notification approver, hey, there's a notification ready to be approved. All right, so, and we can add the notification number to that as well. Let's go back to our exercise, see that now as the notification approver, we're going to log in and we're going to have to set the status of the notification to approved. So I'm on IW52, but I think I have the wrong user, right? I'm still SD notification user and not the approver. The approver is basically going to change the status of the notification and is going to select the approval, request approved. Okay, so let's go back. Let's see now if the users are different in my cover page. So I'm going to check the difference between the notification user and the notification approver. And yes, the users are different. So I can quickly just copy and paste this and say, okay, go back to my ECC screen, exit. I'm going to say, do you want to exit the screen without saving? Okay, I haven't made any changes, so yes. I'm going to log out quickly and quickly log back in. Okay, so if once you become a little more familiar with all the buttons, logging in and out is actually quite easy. Okay, so here we are. And now I'm going to add the IW52 because now I'm editing the notification. If you have added the notification previously, remember the spacebar is a good friend for you to, for the system to tell you the latest entries that you have added. Okay, this is something that is very useful if you don't remember or have it at hand. And this is the last one I used, 1705. We click on this. And what we're doing as the SD approver now is changing the status. See the notification status right now? If I click on information, it says that it's the system status is outstanding, outstanding tasks exist, and the status now for the, let's say the user status in a sense for the notification is the request created. So what I want to do now is say request approved. Okay, I'm changing that. Okay, now I click on enter, the request is approved. I go back, I see that the status is approved. That's one of the steps that I have to do. It's probably the last step. The thing I should have done probably first is check in the body to see if there's anything else I need to do. So no, basically we request approved. We select the approval for this request, and then we click on put in process, which is the green flag. Okay, but now it's a different green flag from the tasks. Remember, we were looking at the tasks before, and we saw that we have a green flag at the bottom for the tasks. Now what we're going to do is click on the top one here, put in process. All right, so now you're the approver. You see that all tasks are ready to go. You say, yes, everything is fine. You've checked every detail on this notification, and you say, okay, we're good to go. I'm setting it to approved. I'm releasing it, and now all I have is the completion flag. Now the system should prevent me from completing this if not everything is done. Now I'm not going to click on complete just in case, but the system, if I was making a mistake and clicked on complete, I would have made a mistake and the system should have prevented me from it. There's always a way of reversing this, but I'm not going to click on that now. I've released it, I've had the approval, I click on save, and now my notification is saved and approved. So that's basically the next step here is that, right? Save, approve, release. And now what else we have to do? Well, again, we continue with the notification because now there's a next step for this, right? I know it's tedious, but this is what we have to do. In and out, in and out. In this case, we're logging in as the notification user, logging in as the approver. You guys may have the role to do it all. I doubt it, but it could happen, right? It could happen that when you're deployed, you have both roles. Let's see, so we're logging back in now, and what we're doing is we are going to review the details of notification, use the text box, right? And we're going to add information on the materials. We could have done this right from the beginning too, actually, before it was even approved. We could have added the material, we could have added the equipment, all right, the equipment numbers. And then what we have to do is in the notification header, we have to change the status once again now to assigned. Okay, and what we're trying to do in this point is assigning the notification to a specific person to say, okay, this notification is now assigned to someone who's going to deal with it, be responsible for it, and accountable for it. We go back. We're going to quickly log out once again. Okay, want to log out? Yes. We can double click. Remember, the spacebar is your friend, so if you click on the spacebar, you should have the last users here. And if I'm not mistaken, my ST user login was the one below, approvers the